apologize ahead of time. The last segment, you know, YouTube gives us the constraints of a 10-minute video. The last segment, we really got into the heated conversation. I was putting Aaron Greenberg on Smash, so it kind of ran over and overlapped, so it's going to be cut up and choppy. This segment, I'm not going to lie to you, it can happen again, so we're just going to run with it. The first thing that I'm going to get into, alright, I have a request. My first request, alright, this is from J. Simon 1717, J-A-Y Simon S-I-M-O-N 1717 on YouTube. Alright, thank you for watching the show. But he really, basically, his comment was stating about the Call of Duty World at War beta that's only being released on the Xbox 360 and the PC. He wants to know how we feel about that.
I'll take this one from here. How I feel about it, I think that's very harsh for the makers of Call of Duty World at War. Because if you want to make a good game, make a marketing good, just the other system, because honestly, they made it making it look like is that it's only coming up for Xbox right now. If you're only having a beta for one system. So, people from PS3 gonna be like, oh, the game's not coming out for this system, not gonna waste my money on it. Simple as that. You know?
Now, not to be a jerk, alright, but we don't know exactly, technically, if there might be an issue technically, which, personally, I doubt. There may be, not saying that there is, or that there isn't, okay? But for the most part, you know, I do think that if you're going to have a run of beta, especially for a game like Call of Duty, okay, you should have it on every console that you're going to be releasing the game on. The PC is getting the beta. The 360 is getting the beta. The game is coming out on the PS3, but there's no beta there.
Well, you need to look at it as nothing but competition. Competition. Everything's behind curtains. Everything's behind.
Exactly.
I don't know. 360. Well, I'm not saying it's true, but what I'm saying is it's a personal opinion, and maybe people agree or disagree towards the fact I'm about to say. But I think that maybe the makers of Call of Duty, which I forgot what their brand was called, who actually made the game.
This one is being made by Treyarch.
Okay, Treyarch, right? I mean, maybe somehow Microsoft and them collaborated because this Microsoft is kind of they high on sales, and Sony's still raising up, trying to get above that. Microsoft want to make the major games, which was Gears of War and Call of Duty World at War, high. I mean, maybe them featuring for Xbox, since how they only have Gears of War for Xbox, they trying to make Call of Duty one of the big hits since they put it on beta access for them. I mean, so that's why it makes more people like, oh, I guess it's going to be a better gameplay on 360 and more features and more downloadable content like maps or weapons, anything like that. It's still at least a competition.
They still get the same content. I remember when the Call of Duty 4 beta came out last year. I was actually in the beta, and I played it on the 360. I enjoyed it. I ended up buying the game for the 360 because I didn't really stop to think, oh wait a minute, it's coming out on PS3 also. You know what I mean? So, good marketing strategy on the side of Microsoft if they do have a hand in it. If not, and you know, Treyarch is just too lazy. I don't want to call anybody out like that, but if you're too lazy to put a beta out on the PS3 also, I mean, you got people out here who are going to buy the game on your PS3. Look at Call of Duty 4. Look at the success that's had. Use your noggin as a developer. Try to get your game out on as many systems. To me, it doesn't matter if this system is ahead in sales and this one is right behind you. Okay? Put it out on all of them, because at the end of the day, all that's going to mean is that you're going to, as a developer, end up with more ducats in your pocket. You know what I'm saying?
My opinion is I gotta give props to Microsoft. I think that was a great idea what they did. I think that's gonna hurt Sony a lot.
They're hurting Sony already.
Well, yeah, but I think it's gonna be a major thing. Call of Duty 4. Come on, let's do the math. We got Call of Duty 4, one of the biggest online game of the year. It won Game of the Year. It did. One of the biggest games. That means this new Call of Duty got multiplayer campaign. All this. Now Xbox is somehow sponsoring. I mean, it's a good look for them. I think.
Don't be surprised to see a commercial for Call of Duty World at War and then see Xbox starting at $199 at the end of the commercial. I won't be surprised. Again, I'm not hating. Microsoft, they're doing their thing. Their marketing is ridiculous.
Before I cut you off and you have to jump at me, I'm gonna put something in Spanish right now. right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can laugh right now.
Hey, why don't you put Sony on Smash?
Sony, what are you guys doing? Where's the marketing, man? I'm tired of seeing all these games, right? And they're not coming out. They only saying Xbox 360, Xbox this, Xbox. Y'all game Final Fantasy to Xbox. What are y'all doing? Oh my.
King Kong, you know, things down.
King Kong, we got King Kong. Yo, we are playing Dead Space in the background. Picked it up to the PlayStation 3.
Incredible graphics. Everything's detailed.
Simply
Very
because
realistic.
Joker's 360 crashed, and I haven't gotten back mine for Microsoft yet, so we got it for PlayStation 3 because haven't had any problems with that yet. But anyway, good game. Go out and pick it up for either console. It's going to be awesome. Boom. Now, about the Sony thing, right? I think they're learning their lesson. Slowly but surely they're learning their lesson. And I really feel, and mark my word, I really feel that once home drops, especially if you drop on the 24th, Sony, please, when Resistance 2 drops, and then going into next year when you got Killzone 2 drop, have you seen Killzone 2 yet? Yo, Killzone 2, crazy. Anybody who has not seen any footage for Killzone 2, go check it out. Go to thebitbag.com, go to analoghype.com, check out gametrailers.com, check out Killzone 2. It's a PS3 exclusive. The game is going to be ridiculous.
Actually, there's a video on Game Trailers, the guy playing the game, Killzone 2.
The multiplayer beta.
Yes. And that game
sick. Boom.
One more thing.